Hey y'all, welcome to the Whiskey Warehouse. I'm Dylan,
I'm Nick.
and today we're going to be doing New Orleans prodigal son of the rye whiskeys, Sazerac Rye. I almost forgot what it was.
It says it right here.
I can't see it.
Yeah.
It's freaking thick. Nice color on the
There is.
bottle.
Nice caramel color.
And this is actually one of my favorite bottles. I think next to Blanton's, this might be the
Really?
one. I love this feature here, the lip, because when you go to pour, you can just freaking...
Mm-hmm.
It's nice.
I really do like the bottle design. It's nice and clean.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice.
Buffalo Trace product. America's first rye whiskey. And also the main ingredient in America's first cocktail.
Yeah. Also known as the Sazerac, which includes this as the prime ingredient, but you could use other rye whiskeys, but you can't make a Sazerac without Sazerac, you know what I mean? It also has absinthe, sugar, bitters, and lemon peel.
Delicious.
Yep.
Let's see. This is done at Buffalo Trace. We already covered that.
Mm-hmm.
Sazerac is actually the parent company of Buffalo Trace and many other companies as well, such as Caribou Crossing up in Canada.
Mm-hmm.
This is a legendary rye whiskey. So in some parts of the country, it's scarce, like here.
Yeah.
2 years looking for it in Ohio, but what about 6-7 months out in Virginia? And then I walked into a store and they had like 6 sitting on a shelf.
Yeah.
So
It's all about location.
must be nice.
What retail about $30?
$30. $30, yes sir.
Yep.
Middle of the road pricing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's not bad at all.
Nope.
That's a great price.
Can't really beat it either.
No.
Probably one of the best ryes out there.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Nick. Pour us up, buddy.
All right, man.
Anything else we want to cover on this?
It's 90 proof.
90.
Do you know the age on this?
6 years.
6 years. Damn, I love that. I love that tall neck there,
Yep.
man.
It's
That's
beautiful.
nice.
Oh, yeah. And the color on this thing is amazing, too. It's just... Oh, you missed a little bit there, bud.
Oh, I did a little bit.
Screw it. It'll be all right. The Angels share.
Angels.
Happens on the show a lot.
Yeah.
Let's see. Is there anything on the back?
Not really. It just says it's America's,
Yep.
about the cocktail.
Let's see. Bottled for Sazerac Company, Inc., New Orleans, Louisiana, by Buffalo Trace Distillery, Frankfort, Kentucky, and then all the Surgeon General's warnings and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I love the New Orleans font on the front of that. That's very like
Is that what that
French, like the French districts and stuff like that are down there. It's kind of like I feel like that's like their style, you know.
Okay.
So yeah, straight whiskey, straight rye whiskey. Let's get into it, bud.
Do you don't know the percentages on this by chance, do you?
No, I didn't look it up. I just know that it's mainly rye.
All right, so let's get into the legs, right?
Yep, my legs. Yeah, come down a little bit there.
Yeah. There's a lot of watermarks on my glass. Yeah, it's coming down. Yeah.
I cannot find them right now. I saw them, but I feel like, where are we at here? I can't freaking see right now, man. I don't know why.
I saw a couple, but now I'm not seeing anything. Oh.
Oh well.
Oh well.
Moving on to the nose.
The nose.
Ooh. You know what? I get like just from here, like a kind of like a beery scent.
Beer? What kind of beer?
I would say like a Pilsner.
Okay.
And then it hits you with like a honey.
Yeah. I mainly get baking spices. Like cinnamon and cloves.
Mm-hmm.
Some vanilla.
There's something like I wish I knew what it was. And I want to get one of those fucking trays, that have all the scents of everything. That
Yeah,
just
the
saw that
flavor
coming out.
wheel.
Yeah,
Yeah, you definitely need that. That would help.
they have like the actual ingredients in the things. So you pop it
Right.
open and sniff it and all that. It's
That-
pretty
okay.
cool looking.
Definitely. I do get that rye.
Yeah,
a
that's
little
what
bit.
I was getting ready to say. It's like a rye kind of scent.
Kind of piney.
Mm-hmm. Not overly complex on the nose, though.
Not really, no.
It's not alcohol like spewing up into my nose and freaking burning me. It's
No.
not. It's like a very pleasant alcohol aroma that just kind of like sticks in there and gets just a little warm, but not to the point where you're like, "Fuck, my nose is burning."
Right. Nice, well-rounded nose.
Color is nice, like
Caramel.
light gold,
Yeah,
caramelish,
caramel colored.
beautiful. And to the tasting, buddy. Cheers.
All right, cheers.
I COVID, 6 feet.
Yeah, 6 feet or 6 inches.
Mm-hmm.
I get the rye up front.
Mm-hmm. And then into like a butterscotch.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then cinnamon.
Mm-hmm.
Very tasty.
It is good.
Ooh. And the burn is like very pleasant, very light burn going down.
Very light hug. Mm-hmm.
There is just like a slight hint of char, but not like you have to really look for it in this. It's not like
Yeah.
in your face like some bourbons are just like
Yeah.
and then you're
Like
like,
those double oak bourbons.
yeah, that's actually on my list of stuff to get and try is the double oak.
Of what? The
Woodford.
Woodford.
And then I saw Jim Beam's double oaked, but
Their double oak is trash, dude.
Is it?
Mm-hmm. I didn't like it. It's nothing but oak. There's no other flavors to it. I tried it down at the distillery.
this is like it is. It's rye spice, like
Yeah. Rice spice.
very pleasant.
Piney. There's that cinnamon and that clove. My rye is kind of moving to the back now.
It's so sweet.
It's very sweet for a rye, for sure. Sweetest rye I've had, but I've only had a few.
Mm-hmm.
But definitely probably my favorite so far.
Miles and miles ahead of and I hate to trash them, but TC Whiskey's rye was very piney.
It's very piney, yeah.
And this is like I feel like if you want to get an introduction to rye, this is the one.
It's a great
honey.
one.
It's
It's not too harsh on the rye, which is
Yeah.
fantastic.
like honey butterscotch, cinnamon, and maybe. Well, you know what? I was gonna say butter, but that's part of the butterscotch thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, super easy on the tongue. I wish that we could have done like an expectation for this, but we both had it, so we can't.
Once we get a bottle of whiskey, we want to try it right away.
Yep.
But we do have an unopened bottle that we're going to review sometime soon, so that's going to be exciting. Get a little bit of orange on it, a little bit too.
Yeah.
Orange juice.
Oh yeah. Absolutely. I would say that's even on the nose.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's definitely citrusy.
Like a sweet citrus.
Yeah, I think we covered that before we started this.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's got a nice citrus flavor. Like this with as an old fashioned is fantastic.
Oh, I bet.
It's everything that you would be like. I just need a little bit more sweetness in my old fashioned. This is it.
Right.
It's freaking fantastic.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
And usually don't make old fashions with rye, but this would be perfect, I
No,
bet.
it is. It's extremely delicious. All right, guys. Nick, we need some scores, bud. We're going. This is going to be a rye score, and then we
Yeah.
can give it like an overall whiskey score,
Right.
if we want to do that.
I like to stick to the rye score because when I was doing the Irish Whiskey Month, it was really hard to compare Irish whiskeys versus bourbons because they're completely different.
And we're more geared towards bourbon than we are.
Right.
Yeah.
We kind of stewed in our opinion because until I had all those Irish whiskeys, I didn't really appreciate 80 proofers because they were very light and not much flavor. But Irish 80 proofers, very delicious. Very
This
good.
is on the aftertaste, and the finish is nice and easy. But it is cloves.
Yep.
It just kind of sticks on your tongue. Like when I got my wisdom teeth removed, they gave me cloves, like things soaked in like cloves to numb the pain because cloves are a natural numbness,
Right.
or whatever. You guys know what I'm talking about. Natural anesthetic. It's an awesome thing. But that's exactly what that tastes like. Is like light cloves.
Yeah.
I like it.
When I first had it, I said cinnamon, but then I'm like, that's not quite right. So I think it is cloves.
All right. So scores. Back to that.
Okay. Up until now, my favorite rye was Willett's. Willett's rye.
I still haven't had it.
Yeah. I have it at home. We'll review it sometime soon. Very good stuff. But this beats it for sure. because we're not much of rye guys, but this is more of a bourbon flavor profile for sure. So I'm gonna say definitely in the 90s for me. For a rye, I'd have to say I'm gonna say like a 94.
Okay.
I think 94, 95.
Did I give you any of that High West Rendezvous rye?
No,
Or no, I had the
double rye.
that's the one I had double
right.
rye.
That's one you reviewed, right?
Yep. This
How's
one
that
this one
compared
beats
to this? Yeah.
it. This beats it by. I'm gonna give this a 96. I'm sure that there's something out there that might beat it. I don't think we'll find it in our area.
Right.
For now, this is gonna get the go on it, I guess. Seal of approval from the Whiskey Warehouse, high rated.
Definitely. If you can find it
Snag
retail,
it.
definitely snag it.
Snag
$30 and you
bottles.
cannot beat it.
Nope.
Cannot beat it.
Very, very good.
Willet's Rye is double the price and it's not as good.
Yeah, I think when I was reading Breaking Bourbon is what I go to for my stuff.
Yeah.
Breaking Bourbon rated the double rye at
High
it was like 94, I think was what they put on there.
Yeah.
And then this one I think was actually a 90. But for me, this is actually a lot better and a lot more drinkable than the double rye.
Is the double rye more complex?
No, it's the burn is a little bit more prevalent, and it's not a pleasant one.
Is it higher proof or is it still 90?
I think it's 94.
Okay.
So just a little bit, but not much. Not enough to justify the contrast from the burn.
Right.
Anything else we need to cover?
I don't think so. Another example of why Buffalo Trace is the #1 awarded bourbon distillery in the world.
Yep, good product.
Yes, very good.
All right, guys. Until next time. It's been fun.
Yep, we are reviewing a craft bourbon next episode, so stay tuned. Peace.
Later, dudes.